Hey! What's happening, dudes? Yes, we are live for the Sun-Dried Bunnies Podcast once again, coming at you, death, violence, and soul. I'd like to first say thank you for Numa, who raided us, who will be our guest this evening, and for the resub. And Midnight, thank you for the resub as well. You guys are awesome. I love you guys very much. Appreciate it. What a great start to the stream. Yes, and well, it's been a while because a lot has happened in between.
It has been a second.
The last couple of episodes, you may recall. What to start with? This time last week, me and you engaged in what can only be considered a slaughtering.
It was a slaughter. It was a slaughter.
Oh, hold on a minute. Galaxine! What are you doing? Hello, Galaxine. Coming in, giving out a gift to the clown daddy there. And you have started a hype train. Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. You are my sunshine. My only sunshine. I'm in a happy mood, says Galaxine. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, and welcome in.
Yay.
Yes, this time last week it was fight night. Was it? Sorry, no. I think there was a lot of technical difficulties.
There was
quite a bit actually on both sides. Big Potato giving a gift sub out of game over. Thank you so much. 62 gift subs. Potato, I don't deserve you.
Love that.
Big Potato Appreciation Night coming up in October. Everyone's going to want to be there for that. Because we appreciate Big Potato. We've got to get to 69.
Nice.
Oh dear. Thank you so much, you guys. Yes. I faced Death Fights at Fight Night. Big hype. Big event. We couldn't have done it without you guys, and we thank you so much for it. All the hype and love you gave to both of us. But oh yes, I am.
Is that
a
piece of paper to that?
It's a temporary mock-up of a championship. The Twitch Heavyweight Championship of the World. It might look backwards on the screen. I am the official champion, thank you very much. I did defeat the Death Violets. Yes, absolutely.
You might have won the battle, but I think I won the war. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see. Maybe down the line you'll get a rematch. I'm thinking of going across the Twitch world defending this championship.
Do we want to talk about my punishments? I ate a mayo-covered strawberry.
You did endure quite a lot, I've got to admit. No, absolutely you did. So shiny. It is so shiny. And, yeah. The punishments were not equal, that's fair. But that's because that's the way the cookie crumbles. I didn't lose. And when you did pick them out, I just happened to get away with it. I mean, what can I say?
TT forever. Make you mad.
Maybe down the line we'll go at it again. Absolutely.
Maybe less technical problems.
Yes, maybe, and maybe more artistic integrity to be restored. But we'll see if I've still got it by then. Of course I will. I will defeat all challenges. And if you think you're worthy, then please propose your ideas, and I'll see if they're worthy of contention to the champ, the king. It is what it is. That isn't the only thing. As you know, I did a 5 Nights at Freddy's stream on Friday. It was a community goal. And I have to bring it up that I did not finish 12 hours. If this was a trial, last Friday was a complete failure. I did an hour and 40 minutes, and the reason I had to stop was because my hands were in so much pain, I literally had to raid and end stream because I collapsed for half an hour. Yeah, it was that. I fainted from the pain I was in. It was unbelievable. So I got these. These are copper fit gloves. I've been told to get these for a long time. They arrived today. Are they helping? Somewhat. So we'll see. Yeah, it is true, Midnight. That is actually what happened. I literally end stream and just went boom. Like that. It was great. But I didn't want that happening on stream, and I could feel myself going. But up to that point, fucking fantastic stream.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Are you gonna redo it, or are you gonna?
Well, that's a good. Wait, greetings from the hospital. What are you in the hospital for, mate? Oh dear, Eric. Keep me updated. Am I going to redo it? Down the line, we will see another 12-hour FNAF stream, but instead, I feel I owe it to everyone. So every Friday now will be Friday Nights at Freddy's. I will continue to go through that series until I beat every single one of those games. I will endure it all, collapsing or not. So, what have I done?
You dug your own hole.
Yeah, because my channel is changing somewhat. It's something that I've wanted for a while. And I think I'm ready to talk about it because I put out 2 images recently showing upcoming events that are coming up and upcoming shows and weekly shows that are happening. And you can see that in the Discord. The idea is that people don't really watch TV anymore. They watch streaming services, right? And I love TV. I love old TV. I love being able to tune in at a certain time and watch something live, preferably. And so turning my channel into a sort of network is basically my long-term goal. If you want to see the podcast, you can on a Sunday. If you want to see the late night lock-in, you can come in on a Sunday and see it. There'll be other shows as well. On this day, you know you're going to get this from Sol. And if you're not into something else, well, there's always something else happening and some event happening that is ready for you and waiting for you to engage with. It's the general idea. And yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for those subs. That's really appreciated. You're very kind. People take with the Eddie chant. So I kind of want to turn the channel into a bit of a network per se, rather than simply a sole streamer kind of deal. Because one of the big things that I love is the community and engaging and working with those communities and giving everyone a equal platform. We'll be enjoined by someone.
Oh man.
Whoa, there he is! Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our guest for this evening. It is the wonderful, bearded, pizza-loving man we all know and love as Numakai.
Hello.
Yes.
That's me.
That is you. Hello, welcome to the Sun-Dried Bunnies Podcast.
Thank you.
We are so happy to have you here. Oh my god, his beard. Breathtaking.
Out of control.
Could be talking about mine, to be fair. Just look at the state of that. What's that?
It's just absolutely epic. I gotta trim a little bit, but it's fine for now.
I love it. How are you, Nima? How are you? Welcome in.
Fantastic. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
hanging in there?
Yeah, hanging in there. Yeah, it's been an up and down week for both of us, I think. Very much so. As is life, is it not? But Nibby, you just came straight from your stream. You haven't rated us right at the start.
Scarfed down some spaghetti, drank some water. I'm ready to go.
As you should.
Brilliant, I love it. You're just playing This War of Mine, correct?
Yeah.
How you finding that game?
I'm actually liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I just don't know what the win conditions are for the game. Do I just keep on trying to survive, or do I have to do something to cause the end of the game? It's one of those games that I've never. I played it and I was like, there is a lot. Like, it throws you in the deep end. It is brutal. And I was doing so fine. My second run of the game was doing so fine. Like, everyone's alive. It's going great. I opened up today. The first night, I lost someone.
Of
course.
Oh no.
And then I go in for revenge. I kill people who killed her off. Like, good, revenge has succeeded. No problem. I go back there a third night, and then they had a revenge for me. They brought other gangs for me to kill me. I didn't expect it. So then I died. So then I lost 2 people in the first 30 minutes of the stream. It went so well last time.
You should have been. You should not have reaped revenge.
Yeah. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I've heard that before.
Do you have a beard kit for maintenance? You should get beard oil and stuff.
No, absolutely not.
All natural, baby.
All natural, baby. That's the one.
Midnight in the chat there. He used to have wax.
Ooh.
Yeah, for the mustache. I have it somewhere still, I believe, but one day I'll come in the stream and twirl the mustache.
There you go.
But instinct was
with the contrast, you don't really see it on the on camera, but yeah.
My instinct was that's highly flammable, and then I just pictured you with a flaming beard.
I don't think beeswax is super flammable.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Never tried, honestly. Never tried.
No, don't. Please don't.
Get a flaming beard. It's one hell way to go lose a beard, right? Like, hey, if I'm gonna shave it off, I might as well burn it off.
Yeah. That's what way to do it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Midnight. Obviously, is your partner. We should mention that we've had Midnight on.
Correct.
The stream previously. It was a great episode. Gracious to have her on here. And we actually wanted you as well, but we wanted to keep a little distance if you didn't mind. So because you were on like top of our list. You guys both were.
I'm flattered.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But we were like, should it be this month? Should it be next month? So we're very grateful that you give us some time. And I think you just came back off a camping trip, I believe.
Yeah, we went camping 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. We're going camping again this weekend too.
Oh, are you really? Excellent.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna be streaming next weekend, but that's okay.
So that must have been a very joyous experience.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Actually, camping spot is like literally right next to the city. It's in the city, actually. How close it is to the city. It's on, because like Montreal, that's where I live. We're on an island, and then the camping spot is on another island off of our island, like literally a bridge across.
Right. Okay.
And so it's secluded because you can't drive cars there. You can drive a car to the island, drop your car in the parking lot, and then walk an hour to the camping lot.
Right.
So there's no cars. It's very very naturist.
Right.
And it's literally in the middle of the city. It's crazy.
That sounds oddly unique. I love it. That's fantastic. Yeah. Is it good vistas then?
A good what?
Vistas. Do you get good
vistas?
Yeah.
Well, you definitely see this. You definitely see like the water, and then the other side of the island. The other side of the city and stuff like that. It's pretty nice.
That's beautiful. Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
It's mostly basically it's mostly like a biking trail. So you bring your bike and you go ahead and bike around it, and it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Brilliant. Just fields and forests.
Well, I heard vistas. What? No, vistas.
Yeah, I also something like that. I heard. Any good fisters there? Like what?
Bit too personal, I think.
I know we're getting to personal details here. That's a little too close.
So Nima, you
maybe
are
next podcast.
A streamer. We're going to get you a shout out there for you. Nima, how did you start in streaming? What is your story?
Oh man, so I wanted to start streaming actually years ago. Honestly, I had goals of just being a streamer back in, I want to say 2017. I bought my mic in 2017, and I never got around to it ever because I just got so much anxiety and so much nervousness from starting. I don't want to begin. That's a big deal. I got the mic, I got the whole kit, I got everything set up, but no, I'm not gonna hit that button. And I did try do a YouTube thing at one point, but I was just too nope, no thanks. I backed out of it. And then finally, when the pandemic hit us back in 2020, Min and I were kind of just stuck at home doing quite literally fuck all because none of us could work. Yeah. So we're at least we're getting paid like Canadian government. Thank you, Canada. But we couldn't work or anything. But so okay, no worries. How about we start something together, man? How about we don't have to stream at the same time, but we can just start streaming. And then she got egged on by that. It's like, yeah, I want to do it. And then by her saying she wants to do it, I'm like, okay, well if you're gonna do it, okay, I'm gonna do it too. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming. And that's then great. We just start streaming, and that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, you guys support each other beautifully.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I when I found Midnight, and then I subsequently found yourself, I think everyone else immediately falls in love with you guys because of your rapport. It comes through. It's beautiful, and I envy you guys for what you have. Oh, no, genuinely, I'm not blowing smoke either. I will take people to you guys if I ever get the chance to, and introduce people to you if I get the chance, because you guys are fantastic people. It's that old adage I keep saying: good people, right? Good people attract good people, and I can't think of anyone better than you and Mid, because not only do you have a great community and you give back to your community so well, you're just fucking fantastic people to be around. Your stream's always upbeat, credible, engaging. I love it. Absolutely.
Well, I think both Min and I have the same mentality of like, streaming is literally, well, for me anyways, it's literally my downtime. When I'm not tired from work, I look forward to streaming. I always have a blast streaming. It's my passion project, my whatever. So I don't want to come on stream and just be like a dick and just have negativity flow around me. You know, I want things to be happy. I want things to be positive. Because this is if I leave streaming and I have a bad streaming day, like it has happened, like everyone has bad days. I just feel like, oh man, that was my highlight and it just sucked. Ugh. Like it just ruins, you know, like when you have a bad day, get off on stream and just like, oh man, that was bummer. So I try my best anyways, and I think Minette also tries her best as well to keep things very positive, very light mood, very upbeat. And I do get salty. I do have a salty emote for
You
that
do.
reason.
Very much so.
I do get quite angry sometimes at video games, but I do it out of love. I get angry out of love. I know that once once the game is over, I'm not angry anymore. It's gone. Like that was me venting. That was me being frustrated at the thing. Like, okay, it's gone. It's over with. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
People had a laugh at me being salty. It's all good.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all good. Right? It's part of that experience. DV's experienced saltiness, and I recently, and it was the first time I've ever seen her get like salty, and that was Ori and the Blind Forest, I believe, right? Or the sequel.
Oh man. Stuck in a puzzle.
It was Ori and the Will of the Wisp.
Right.
It was the second one, and I got stuck, and I still haven't finished it.
No.
I don't talk about that later.
No, I accidentally played a point and click adventure puzzle way back in the beginning of my streaming career called Raki. It's a Scandinavian folklore point and click adventure. I didn't know that going in. I thought it was like a story, like walking simulator type of deal. Like, oh, it's actually point and click. Okay, no worries. I'm not a super big fan of point and clicks because they can have some obtuse puzzles.
Yeah, I love them, but
yeah, like it's cool for the story, but those obtuse puzzles, like, but why? But why did you do this?
Phoenix loves
So
them,
there was a
don't
point. Yeah, Phoenix adores point and click puzzles. He's all about it. He actually fell in love with a game that I was playing back when we were little kids, and he was watching me play, and he fell in love with the game more than I did, and he obsessed over the game, and it made it his entire life, and that's Phoenix for you. He's a great kid. My younger brother, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, so there's a point in Hiraki where there was it wasn't a puzzle. Like I had to talk to someone, but I didn't know I had to talk to her because I went up to her, I talked to her, and she gave me a response. Like, okay, good. I talked to her. I can move on now. And I did, but I couldn't solve the puzzle. Like this, I need to unlock something. I need to get this one item, but I don't know where it is. So I looked through the entire game, the entire map, clicking on everything, just spam clicking everywhere. I spent 45 minutes looking for how to progress. And I went back to the person I had to talk to because I already talked to her. Why would I go back there? Why would I talk to her again? Why? She already gave me her spiel. It's fine. So at the end of the 45 minutes of me just being actually pretty angry at the game, I finally went back to the troll. And I talked to the troll. It was like, "Oh, here, take my bone flute." I'm like, "Oh, that was it? I had to talk to you twice."
The double-edged sword of adventure games. Yeah, absolutely. It's either that Dark Souls moment of I solved it, Eureka, or it's you've got to be fucking kidding.
I was actually so mad at that game. The game is, by the way, is beautiful. And puzzles beyond are pretty nice and straightforward. But like, having talked to a person twice, that made me so angry. I'm like, why couldn't you just make it all one dialogue option and then give me the item? Why did I talk to you twice? Yeah. Nothing changed between the first time and the second time. It's just, why?
People wonder how I have such a patience for a lot of the games I play, much like Celeste recently. And it comes from point-and-click adventure games and puzzle games as a kid. Myst. I beat Myst when I was a kid. It took me years to beat it. Years. I would spend months with a notepad trying to figure out these puzzles. And it tortured me. But it made me very patient with video games. And I loved them. I loved it because once I solved it and I did work it out, it was the greatest lift I'd ever have. And before Dark Souls was a thing, I had Myst,
Nice. The hardest video game ever.
Yeah, pretty much. It felt like it, and the sequels got bloody worse in terms of complexity. Like when you got stuff like Monkey Island, and they're just completely obtuse. And
that's not so fun. Like I like puzzles that are intuitive, and that if you have all the clues, you can get them, you can solve them.
Exactly.
Puzzles that are obtuse, like this mechanic that we've never introduced before, that we never knew existed. You have to do that now to progress. Like, but I don't know that exists. Why are you doing this obtuse puzzle? Why?
There's a famous one which
I don't
is
like those so much.
You need a wrench to take something apart. There is no wrenches in the game. You have to use a monkey because it's a monkey wrench.
A monkey wrench. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have driven me crazy.
What about you, DB? You got
any
history of point and clicks?
Not really.
No.
Again, I didn't really play any video games until I started streaming, and I've been playing like Crash Bandicoot and stuff.
Yeah,
so
I was going to bring that up because you did play Crash, but I never felt you kind of got as salty as you did with Ori, and that's why I was very surprised when that happened.
I think it was just where I was at. Like I was having a rough week, and like I wasn't mentally ready for like such a challenging puzzle. I was ready for it to be kind of soothing like the first game, but it's a much more of a challenge in the second one. And so
okay, you had a rough week. I'm going to call you out.
Yeah.
That was about 2 months ago, I want to say.
Yeah.
Have you had a rough week every single week since? You have not gone back to that game. I mean,
wow. Wow.
No, last night I did not do great in Subnautica. Last night was a bad night in Subnautica, so I'm probably on a streak.
Oh, I saw you scan the big guy. That's not so bad.
I guess I built a prawn suit and then within like 10 minutes lost it. And then immediately lost my sea moth, so I built another one at the end of the it was a mess. You gotta be like real careful with your vehicles and like. Well, like
access damage. Just walk out your vehicle, repair your vehicle, walk back into it, and then swim away.
I fell into a hole, and I'm like it's so small that there's like nowhere to like jump out. So it's just in there.
Okay. Well, if it's still there, it's not broken. You can get a grappling hook arm.
The grappling hook arm, is that what I need to do?
Tips. Love it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh my word. So,
but that really sucks, though.
Yeah, I have to say your Subnautica stuff. Like I've seen a lot of people play it all over the place. It got quite popular. I've never really had much interest in those kind of games. I've got to be honest with you. Yeah. I saw Galaxine play it first, I believe, and I found it to be quite nice introduction to the game. I kind of saw it, and that was kind of it. Then other people were playing it, and I was like, not really. Seeing DV play it, whole new level, whole new lower level of playing. No. It's fantastic because you're just enamored by everything. What are the names of your little creatures?
Oh dear, yeah.
Squish, clop, slop, plop, drop, and what was the one we named last night? Kumquat.
Kumquat.
Great names all around.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I suffer the fear of fish, cuttlefish.
Oh, but the cuttlefish is a good boy.
Oh, they're so cute. They're such a cute little fishies.
Mm-hmm. All this started. I love your reaction when the first time it was like, what should we name the first one? What should we name it? And I just wrote Plop. And then you did see it for a while. You did the old DV glare. Here we go. Plop! Like that.
Yeah.
And that was brilliant. There was a way. Let's just name them all the most ridiculous. Everyone got involved. I mean, it was great.
It was fun. Yeah, I like the chat name.
No, absolutely.
I think you named my last sea moth, right? The probably won't last.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this probably won't last long anyways. Yeah.
It didn't.
I think it's my fault that's gone because I named it.
No, it was. I took it to go save my prawn suit, and no.
Its plaque is on the wall now. The plaque is on the wall in honor. The acronym.
I mean,
anyway.
I did name it. It probably won't last long anyways. So. A little prophetic.
Oh my word.
Oh man.
So you started streaming, and the games that you do actually play, I find really intriguing because I don't see them anywhere else. You introduced me to a lot of interesting stuff, and they're usually really cool and chill. I love dropping into your stream and talking with you because they dictate the kind of atmosphere you have as well. I find a lot of strategy games. I'm
big into strategy games.
Yeah. What are some of your favourite strategy games? Did you play strategy games as a youngster?
As a kid, I can't remember my first one. It must have been either Civilization 2, or maybe it was no. I remember now. So it was at this garage sale that would appear like it was like a local garage sale that would appear like every summer, once every summer. It would always be there, and there's this one guy who would always sell these old video games, and I would look through the things. I would buy one. That was my treat for the summer. And my mom gave me like $5. Here, go local garage sale. And this guy who would reliably sell me some of the greatest games I've ever played, and like I just look through them. Oh, never heard of this. This game? All right, cool. Oh, this game? All right, cool. So one of those games. It's a shitty game, by the way. It's called Rise and Fall of Ancient Empires, and it's a cool name. It intrigued me. Like, oh, that's interesting. And you play as these like ancient, classical, like rulers, like Cleopatra of Egypt, Caesar of the Romans, Homer of the Greeks. He's not a ruler. He's a poet. But yeah, okay. That gives the first red flag of like, wait, this game does not seem quite all up to me. But like, it was.
I bet when they realised that they went, "Go, carry on."
Exactly. So like, it wasn't really that good. But as a kid, when you only have like 5 video games, it was all that I played.
That's fair.
And I did absolutely love it. And then I played other games like Civilization and other spin-offs of those kind of genres, and I absolutely devoured those things. I put tons of hours in those games, so many freaking hours. And now modernly, like I still play the same games. Like I'm not a big fan of Civ 6, to be honest. That one disappointed me a little bit, but let's not rile the angry fanboys and fangirls of that game. But just like last week, a game called Humankind was released, and that's a 4X strategy game like Civ.
Right.
And the idea of that game, it's going to be a Civ buster. It's designed to be Civ Plus, better than Civ ever was or ever will be on a step-up per game. And so far, it's pretty on point, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
You're not completely like you're not hammered down to strategy games. I wouldn't say that defines you, but they like if I see you're playing one, I feel like I'm going to be in for a nice chill, relaxing hour or two here.
Yeah. It's definitely whenever I play strategy games, always calm.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I'm just talking out loud, and I'm talking with chat. Oftentimes, I take a break from the game for like half an hour at times. Like, oh yeah, just have a chat with chat. Let's chat. What are we talking about today? All right, let's do that.
Very true. Absolutely. There's always something to talk about. I love that. If I come in, it's never just it's just silent and. Like there's always something to engage and talk to you about, and we always and I love that because sometimes that can be very difficult once, especially as we've known each other now months and months and months. You know, when we drop in quite often on each other, like you think, what else let's talk about? No, there's always something. You're always very engaging. I think that's awesome. Thank you, Spidey.
And you're very engaging as well with the audience as well. Like, like, oh yeah, you're doing something with the audience.
I'm always doing something with the audience.
For them. Yeah. Either singing for them or do something a little eccentric. It's all good.
What can I say? This was just a fine. If anything, I've become more eccentric as I've gone on. That's the thing. I used to be. I'm doing analysis streams of BioShock with pointing the glasses.
Yes, my channel will be all about the.
Absolutely. We're going to explore very deep philosophical subjects. The next thing you know, I've got the Monty Python video with all our faces on it. That's all edited perfectly. Big Potato was a little chicken. FPG popping out of Death Violet's mouth and then me hatching from an egg. Like that's real. That is real, by the way.
I have not seen this photo. How have I missed this?
It's genuinely true. I don't think it's on at the moment, but I can show you at the end of the stream if you wish.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I'll turn the trigger back on and I'll hit the command at the end of the stream and I'll show you. But yeah, I love it. I love the fact that it's become as it is. But you are not all strategy games, not all peaceful, because I've seen you play some rage games. I mean, you've got that salty emote for a reason.
Yeah, I got it for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I do kind of like do a variety of streams. I don't just install strategy games because like I know strategy games is not a very big popular to watch. It's mostly like you play it for yourself. You don't usually watch strategy games, but I like to play ones myself. I'm like, well, why did I play by myself? I can play with stream. It's even better. But I have been playing Majora's Mask on Tuesdays now, and that game, because it's a little old, it's beautiful, by the way. I'm actually loving the heck out of that game. But it does have its moments where I do get a little over salty, and I do scream at everything. And Midnight's gotta be like, "Hey, guy, you wanna calm down? You wanna just stop? Just like no, Midnight. I gotta beat this freaking beaver race. It's not gonna beat itself, Midnight." So I never ended up beating that beaver race. It defeated me. I'm still broken. I am still broken.
Potato agrees. Potato's a big fan. She knows it all too well. I know that you actually played Jump King for a little while, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Actually, I didn't beat that game, but I have played it, and actually, I kind of enjoyed that game. I found it very relaxing.
Thank you. I said the same thing when I first played it, which shocks everyone. And
I know I'm not going to beat the game. The point of the game is not to beat it. The point of the game is to shoot the shit and just play.
Exactly.
Honestly, I would love to play that game multiplayer. Like, just have everyone playing the game and all doing our own thing and just chatting, shooting the shit, and just having fun.
Well, we played it last week on Fight Night, and I of course beat Death Violence.
Yeah.
We only got whoever got the furthest screen, and I got to 6. That was all I could do.
I think I got to like 4 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy game for sure.
But Big Potato is saying that I did better at Jump King with it being my first time than when you played it your first time.
That's true. And I thought you didn't train.
I did not train. She's saying unfair battle.
No.
Oh, you trained, Soul?
I didn't.
Before.
I played it before. I didn't train up to the actual fight, but I had played it months ago. You're a bit out of focus then. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now, but you're doing it in reverse because actually, Death Violence is actually playing Jump King tonight after the podcast. So she's doing the training for last week. Have you got any advice for Death Violence on Jump King?
Just really take it easy. There are multiple levels of jumps. There's like a tiny little hip hop. There's like a medium little tiny hip hop. There's a small jump. Then there's a medium jump. And there's a big jump, and there's the long jump. So you really gotta time itself. Honestly, I think what helped me the best was like before making a complex jump or a jump I would often fail, was just to press the space bar and practice the jumps. Not go forward, just go up and down to see the exact right height I need.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
And then going forward.
Good tips.
Gotcha.
Big Potato's also going to be getting it. I think she bought it. She's going to try it. So
yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, maybe now that there's not pressure to beat you, I can just play through it, and then when we do the rematch, we'll be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there will be one.
Hopefully. Hopefully there'll be a Jump King rematch.
Yeah, absolutely. We did enjoy it. That was one of the best things. I was the only one I actually bet on in our predictions. I went over to Death Violence and I think you were doing a punishment I wanted to see, and the bet was already up for Jump King. I thought, you know what? I've got loads of points over here. I never spend any. I'll put 20,000 on the fact that I could beat her, and of course I won. So now I sit at like 80,000 points over on Death Violence channel right now.
So see, I was talking about that in my chat actually today. How Soul, you came as the underdog and you actually won this challenge. I was saying, did Soul hustle all of chat or what? What happened here? Because did he like purposely throw the preliminary games like, oh, I'm gonna do my best and then lose all the games to have Death Violence be like the big winner? Like, oh, everyone put channel points to Death Violence. Let her win. And then Soul comes up like with, oh, but really, I'm an expert gamer and I'm gonna win this cup.
Absolutely. No, the pre-fight happened and it was disaster. Hustle. It was disaster for me because we were playing golf, and as just like a kind of preview of what was to come at the fight night, and we played golf not golf with your friends, but golf and that one requires more precision with the mouse in order to draw back the club and hit. And I discovered very quickly that I do not have the dexterity in my hands anymore to do that game.
Discovered very quickly.
We did immediately switch to golf with
and then she kicked my ass at that as well. So
I love me some putt-putt.
Hands up, yeah, she does. She's an expert at it. On the fight night, you won that as well, right? You won. Yeah. Could not beat her at golf. But it set it up nicely. So she got the win at the pre-fight, and then when we came into actual fight night, I whooped her ass.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I still think I won the war, but whatever. It's fine.
There'll be more championships, I'm sure, to come.
Thank you very much.
That's a very shiny belt, by the way.
Thank you very much. Yes. Shiny.
You drew Twitch on a piece of paper and taped it on.
It's high class. It's high class.
Yes. Anyway. Nima, I have to mention one thing, and one thing only. Pizza.
Pizza.
Oh
man, I love pizza. I love pizza.
I thought I loved pizza until I met Numa Guy.
I'm the pizza king.
He is the pizza king. I love Pizza Guy.
Look at that pizza emote.
Yeah, look at it go. Look at it fly across the screen. Although I have scratched the emote wall, so it does look a bit weird. It's a bit wider than usual. But yes, your love for pizza, where did it begin? Where's it going?
What do you mean, where did it begin? Where is it going? In my belly. It began on the mixing bowl where I mix the pizza dough, and it ends in my belly. That's where it goes.
Mango loves your beard, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Mango.
Mango, we love Mango. But Mango really loves beard. And we all love pizza. You have a special day for pizza, I believe. You make your own.
Oh, yep. Every Tuesday, it's pizza day.
There you go.
Without fail.
Yeah.
I wake up, I make breakfast for midnight and I make the pizza dough.
I love that.
Stream.
I love that.
After
So you make it fresh.
Yeah.
Roll it out, put it in the oven.
So
fun.
Obvious question. What are your favourite toppings? Big potato coming in with that one.
My favorite topping for pizza is definitely my favorite topping pizza mix is mozzarella, cheese, pepperoni, or any kind of genre of that kind of stuff. You know, salami, whatever. Mm-hmm. Spinach, olives.
Which is good.
Olives. Okay, interesting.
Oh, and tomatoes, of course, and fresh tomatoes. Yeah. That adds a nice little beauty to it.
So I'm always just cheese and tomato with chopped tomatoes on top. I'm boring. I am boring, but I love it. And
that's fine.
You know,
as long as you like your pizza, it's all good.
Yeah. Def Violets, what about your preference?
I'm a meat lover.
You're a meat lover.
Oh yeah.
Just every meat, just throw it on there. Either that or a barbecue pizza.
Oh right. Okay.
There are two toppings I'm not a fan of, and that is definitely my fault. I cannot stand the taste of peppers. It makes me actually want to vomit.
I'm not a big fan.
So like bell peppers, when it has capsaicin inside, it's not so bad. The flavor is a little more mellowed out. But sweet peppers, bell peppers, I gag. I will literally throw up. It's not fun. And I try my best to force myself to enjoy those flavors, but I literally cannot.
Wow.
The other one is mushrooms.
Oh.
Okay. Love
it's not a flavor or texture. The texture thing is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's more of a concept thing, though, for me. It's like, I'm eating something that was grown on something that was dead. It bothers me a little bit.
I get it.
Like, I don't like eating meat.
It's
a creature that eats dead things. Yeah. Sure, no worries. A dead thing that ate a dead thing, no problem. But, like, when it's growing on a dead thing, it unsettles me a little bit. I'm like, oh no. It's
a fair point. It's going to make me really think everything. Now I was interested in because I didn't realize. I thought the second thing you were going to say is the infamous pineapples.
Oh no, it's fine.
A lot of people don't like pineapples.
People don't like it. Like it really divides people.
I don't like it. I don't prefer on my pizza when it's hot because I don't like the texture of hot pineapples. It's weird. It's weird. But if you throw on some, like you make the pizza and you throw on fresh pineapples, no problem. Okay. When it's cold, no problem. But it's just hot pineapples for me is just weird. Like, why would you want hot pineapples when you can have nice, cold, refreshing pineapple?
Yeah, that's what makes sense.
Difference in temperature could be nice too.
Yeah, hot and cold. Because I've had like Hawaiian but instead of pineapples, it was cherries, and that was fantastic.
Cherries on a pizza?
Yeah, man.
Huh. I don't know.
And
I never had pineapple
try this
on pizza, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I discovered this after I went to Sweden for a summer, but I didn't try this out until after I heard about this after I left Sweden. Like, what? There's a Swedish pizza I didn't know about. It's literally, instead of tomato sauce, it's curry sauce, and the topping is sliced bananas.
Oh.
And I'm like, this sounds actually awful. Who designed this? But I want to try this.
Is it good?
I had never tried it before.
Okay.
I had left before I had heard about this. Excuse you?
So
I want to try this now.
Is pizza a pie?
Well, how do you define a pie?
See, for me, I would say a pie is a dough base that sort of comes up at the side, which sort of dubs the crust, right? And then has a filling, because it comes up at the crust, it would technically have a filling. I don't think it necessarily has to have a lid. So I would say it is a pie.
Yeah, I mean, these questions is a hot dog a sandwich, is a pizza a pie?
Yeah.
It depends on... Sorry?
A hot dog's a sandwich.
Oh, I agree with you there. But I'm just saying it also depends on how you define what a sandwich is, what a pie is, right? I think pizza more falls under the open-faced sandwich category than it does pie.
Okay.
But if it's a deep dish pizza, then it's definitely a savory pie.
That's what I was going to say.
Right.
That's 100%. It's 100% savory pie. But deep dish pizza is different than a regular pizza.
It's a smoothie soup.
It's smoothie soup. Yeah, 100%. We've talked about that in my chat actually, and like we decided what is a soup. A soup is any blended, semi or fully liquid item. A smoothie is a blended liquid item.
Well, that leads to, is cereal soup?
Why not? It's semi-liquid.
Yeah. DV, what do you think of that?
Hurts me a little.
Yeah.
I feel like soup is typically warm, whereas smoothies are typically cold. A what?
Gazpacho.
I've never had
cold
that.
Tomato soup.
It is cold.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Breakfast soup.
Tomato smoothie.
Tomato smoothie, yeah, exactly.
It's when you say pizza as a sandwich, because I was going to say, like, eating pizza, it's easy. You pick it up, you go, oh, like that, right? But there's also the sort of, if it's a big slice, you could literally fold into a sandwich.
100%.
What do you think about that? Folding it into something else?
I do it all the time.
You do? Okay, that's interesting.
The best bite is always the first triangle bite. Like, it's a perfect triangle. Just right in your mouth.
Yeah.
And after that, you can just go ahead and fold over that big bowl and just eat it as a sandwich.
Then does that qualify it as a taco?
Sure, why not? Could be a taco. But what's a taco? Define me a taco first. Define me a taco.
Well, it's got it's the U shape of bread, like a type of like flat bread with filling in it. And is there like a definition for like the way you put the filling in? Because I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
For tacos. Yeah, so it's just a bread food.
I think Del Tacos do have to follow like a Mexican spice recipe because it is Mexican. Right. The exception being fish taco, though, right?
That's right. Yeah. Okay. I could see that. Isn't there Mexican pizzas though?
Yeah, and that would probably be a taco then.
There we go. We've solved it.
If it's a label of Mexican pizza, it's a taco.
Yeah.
Oh my word. I've just I'm never adventurous when it comes to pizza. That's my problem. So
you should be, because pizza is a wonderful item, and you can put literally anything on that big boy and it'll taste delicious.
So I cannot wait until the day comes when I can finally one day maybe eat a Numa Guy made pizza. That is
I'll start a business up to start delivering it to everyone, you know.
That is a life goal of mine, I swear.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have to talk about some of your emotes that you have got. Obviously, we talked about the pizza, and we talked about how salty you get at video games. But there is one that is completely lost on me, and you may remember at Soulfest when I did the Numa Guy impression, and I put the big beard on, and I pulled out a shark puppet. There it is.
There he is.
And infamously, I said, I don't get the meme. but here it is. And you...
I don't know. So it's not my stuffed animal, to be honest. It's actually Midnight's stuffed animal that she received for her birthday, and it's just such a derpy looking thing. Derpy. And we're thinking, we're shopping ideas of like, what should we do with like a channel port rewards? I don't know what to do for channel port rewards. Like, I don't fucking know what to do with those things. So she came up with the idea, well, why don't you do like derpy shark, and like you pull up the shark and you go derpy shark, doot 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 doot, derpy shark, doot 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 doot, derpy shark.
That's like most Midnight thing I've ever heard.
Brilliant. That's actually brilliant. And then
I think it was Phoenix. It sounds like
I thought
it
was you.
I can hear Midnight doing it.
It was Phoenix though. Okay, my bad. My brother came up with the idea. I thought it was Midnight, but either way, we were workshopping the idea, all of us together. And then Pride Month rolled around. Like, I want to represent the fellow LGBTQA community, but how can I do that? I can make those into a pride flag. No problem. The pizza one, that could work. But how about derpy pride?
Mm-hmm.
And I love it so much. That now it's a staple. It's not going anywhere. That emote,
love that.
That emote's sticking around.
Genuinely think it's fantastic, and it certainly stands out. I love how distinct each one of your emotes as are, because they are very very distinct and come with their own little story to them, really.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that each one kind of defines something.
Like, I want to keep like that kind of theme going on, where like I might throw some like facial emotes too, because those are very popular and very very useful. Like I have the Cryzik, the Numa crying.
Yeah, you've got the Crying Isaac, which is great, because that's another game that you've played for a long time this year, actually. One of Isaac.
Yeah.
In terms of it is. It's one of those games that we mentioned about getting salty about, perhaps. I tried my hand at it, and I'm terrible, absolutely terrible. I love it though.
I saw you play it once, but I was streaming the most. I couldn't come and watch you play that game. But like, are you going back into it, or
you would have been heartbroken, honestly?
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm not,
something joyful in watching.
Go on. Yes.
There's something joyful in watching someone play it for the first time ever. Like, discovering all the items, discovering the things that can go wildly wrong in that game, and wildly good too. You know?
Very true. Yeah,
there's some beauty in that.
Very much a mixed bag. As I explained earlier, the nature of channels sort of changing. So if I can, it might be on like a Monday stream or an extra stream. But other than that, no, I don't think I'll return to it on stream. But I have got it already downloaded. I play it on occasion, just if I've got a little spare hour or something like that. Because it is very accessible, which is what I love.
For sure.
No, absolutely. Yes. In terms of actually, show and tell. That's what I was going to make a link to. I was going to do a link there, and I thought, no, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Every week we ask our streamer, our guest, to bring something with us to us and present something to us. What have you got for us, Nima? It's that glass. Thank you so much.
Water.
There's not water like that for you.
It's all going wrong. I can't do links. He's got water in his
So
eyes.
there you go.
Bravo.
All right. Well, I showed Derpy Shark. We already know his story, so.
Oh.
You know.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Of course, it's mirrored.
I love that book.
Of course, it's mirrored. But we got Eye of the World. Is it mirrored on stream as well?
I love that artwork. I love that book.
It's remirrored, so the guys on stream can see it.
We can see it on ours. It's mirrored on yours. That's correct.
Gotcha. It is one of my favorite book series ever. Actually, in fact, we also have a.
That's the Wheels of Time.
A tattoo that is it on this? Is it in this book? Probably on this book. Maybe in the first chapter. Yeah, there she is.
There it is. Yeah.
There she is.
Very cool.
I never knew your love for that series.
Oh man, I love The Wheel of Time. I have actually read it twice and listened to the audiobook on the third time. It's actually the first book series I've ever reread my entire life. And what a big book series to reread, because it is like 11 books long? 13? No, it's 14 books long. It's 14 books long.
Yeah, that's right.
It's hefty.
I've not got through the whole series. I still haven't. My go-to is always Terry Pratchett. So, but I have been.
Good too, but you should finish.
I honestly, I've been reading them for the last 10 years, trying to work my way through it.
It's not the best fantasy book when it comes to modern light. There are definitely other. I love fantasy as a genre. There are plenty of other better fantasy books that you can go ahead and pick out. But Eye of the World was the pilot book, and also like one of the first fantasy books to be out there and be so big and so popular. Of course, Lord of the Rings. That's going to be the first one, no matter what you do. Lord of the Rings, they're the flagship, right? But Robert Jordan, the author of this book, the book series, he kind of like he made all of the cliches by his book, like all the things that you see, like the farmer boy, Robert Jordan.
Yep.
Oh, the has to beat the dark one. Okay, that's kind of common. But he has a lot of these cliches that you kind of look at like, oh, that's so like. But when he was writing them, it was more or less still novel.
That's right.
It's not adapting from him directly.
The hero's journey into a fantasy setting, and was very much a trendsetter in making that distinct connection and novelizing it, especially to a mass appeal. And you're right, a lot of tropes and trends come from it. And I often compare it to the series by Melvin Peake, Gormenghast. A lot of stuff like Game of Thrones holds so much to that series, which is not as well known, and it really does deserve a lot of love.
Plenty of authors like have stated like, oh, these are my series of inspiration. They have inspired me to write on, and I completely understand that, because after reading this book, like, man, I want to write epic fantasy novel.
Yeah,
that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
but I want to write one.
It's true, because I've been writing for so long. I've been trying to write for so long now. My epic science fiction comedy series, detective noir story. Yes, it's like everything kind of mashed into one. Like very original idea, right? But like I'm just never find the time, or it's like constantly adapting and changing. But it's like my humor is very much, my style of writing is very Terry Pratchett-esque, but with a very, I suppose, Douglas Adams as well, and The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That they definitely come
very
through.
Cheek, very dry humor.
Very much so. What would you expect anything less from me? Let's be honest. and then
all I expect out of you.
There you go. But sort of adapting it to sort of film noir, as well as many influences from film, which is really weird to say that film can influence a book, but
for sure.
We're in that cycle now. Yeah, exactly. Why not? Hey, Meatloaf, how you doing, my friend? No hitchhikers need to guide me. No hitchhikers need to guide me.
They're saying, like, I can guide myself. I don't need no hitchhikers.
No, I think it's a guide to the galaxy for hitchhikers. It's not a hitchhiker's guide to the galaxy. They didn't write the guide. Well, I suppose No, it wasn't, was it? No, because... No, it was written for hitchhikers. Got me, Galaxy. But no, that is fantastic. I genuinely didn't know what you were going to show us tonight, and I'm so pleased that you showed me that, because that's...
So for anyone who doesn't know the series, The Wheel of Time is basically, how to describe it in short as possible, a farm boy realizes that he is the savior of the world, or the damnation of the world, and he has to decide what he wants to do. At the same time, if he wants to save the world, he has to unite a fractured continent and pull alongside him the broken pieces of the fractured continent to unite and defeat the evil. But of course, every single character in this book is looking out for their own accord. They want their own win. They have their own goals. And poor Rand, the hero, has to like try to wrangle everybody, despite them all having their own conflicting goals with each other, to unite and beat this bad thing. Because it doesn't matter to do it after. We do it after. Fuck off. Do your own thing. But please, can you just, not destroy the world? That'd be great. Thank you.
It genuinely has everything. And I also think that if you start that series, you will not want to walk away from it. You will want to carry on.
It's fantastic.
It is genuinely engaging, and like it'll keep you hooked. I've never spoke about it on stream, and I've never met anyone else that's read it. I'm I'm so pleased
fan.
right
Can
now.
I say?
I really am.
Can I say?
Really am. DB, do you have any book series you read or have read in the past?
I'm dyslexic.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean,
I think the last book I read was Magic Tree House.
Magic
Yo,
Tree.
man, I love Magic Tree House.
What's Magic Tree House?
That was my favorite as a kid, man.
Book. It's a kid's
Oh,
book.
right, okay.
It's like a whole series, like each book
remember-
they go on a new adventure.
Do you remember the plot of Magic Tree House? Because I kind of vaguely remember it.
I don't remember enough to like pitch it.
Okay.
Like I know it was like I don't even remember how. I just know every single book they would explore a different world and like try to get or defeat or like there was some kind of goal.
Yeah,
For
so they had like
each story.
this time traveling treehouse.
Yeah.
And they would have to go in the back, and they'd have to retrieve like a medallion or like a token of some sort. And once they got X amount of tokens, they can come back to modern times and make some sort of device or weapon to beat the big bad guy.
Oh,
I
no.
think. I don't remember more than that. It's literally all I remember is that.
It's like elementary school. I don't.
I know for sure.
No, I don't read.
I am
That's all I got.
just going to screen share here.
No worries. Do you have like a movie you love a lot that you want to recommend to like anybody?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think weren't we having this discussion last night? I'm really big into like Coraline,
Yeah. that's right.
Anastasia, and Treasure Planet. Those are like
Well, Coraline. I'm not sure about Anastasia, but both Treasure Planet and Coraline were both books, so
that's true.
that definitely
that's
counts.
true.
That definitely counts on my side.
I wonder if Anastasia was a book. It's one of the
I have no idea.
like Disney movies, like Cinderella kind of equivalent, just not as
Yeah,
so.
I mean it might have a
Yeah.
book related to it.
I mean, I know it's based on history. How accurate is it?
I love Coraline. It's so.
Oh no, we're
it's
doing
so
my
underrated. It is time.
It's time.
It is so.
For the clip show.
It is time for the clip show. It's time to look at some of those fantastic moments that have defined your streaming career so far. And this
Bring it on.
this one's a very quick one, but it's one that I use for my opening pre-roll for my special events. Because
This one's a great one. I love this one a lot.
it really is. Let's hit this one up.
What?
And there you go.
A mood. I love that.
I love it. It was the easiest one to grab as well, like for what I needed. It's so good.
Yeah, for sure.
Just thought, what?
What? What? I think I was responding to what Game Ever said. I think he was saying, I'm sorry if it's a little graphic for your podcast, but that you can store money if you're uncut as a man, that you can
Okay.
store money in said uncut space. To which I had to pause, go to a full cam screen, and tell him, what? What did you say to me?
I don't know why you would want to store it there, but I suppose.
That man eludes me to this day. He is one hell of a weirdo sometimes. I love him.
We love Game Ever. We love Game Ever. I love him. He's brilliant. It also reminds me of the time when you gave me an evil glare, and I said, "Don't look at me like that," and you zoomed the camera right into your eye, and it was straight down the lens at me. I was so scared and petrified. I was like, I've never had this interaction before on stream that was so like you're looking at me. This is live, right?
Yeah, specifically you. Everyone else who's also watching this, no, I'm not looking
Yeah,
at
yeah,
you.
it was-
You, soul.
You were looking right to my soul. It was.
Coraline's very good.
Oh, now I use this
Oh,
as
no.
as a kind of still to come for when we did our makeup session, which was fantastic. You're such a sport for doing that. It was a great time. But I really loved the dedication you put into this one.
I had to read it. I had to read everything.
How long did you go on for?
What a bop.
But how long did it go on for?
Besides that clip, I pretty much edited after.
Oh, okay. A big potato clip in that one. That's
oh man.
the dedication to it was brilliant.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That was the bit, man. That was the bit.
That was. You've got to commit to the bit, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
I had to read everything.
Oh, now this one. I'm surprised this has as many views as it did, because it was more personal to me than anything. This one I took. I just rocked up. I was like, "Hey, Nima," and I was in a really good mood. And I think I said to you, "Hey, what's up, girlfriend?" or something like that. I believe.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you did.
And I got this.
This is why I responded this way.
It was a fantastic response.
I appreciate the alert. Kind of say, "Hey, girlfriend. Hey, soul. What's up, girl? How you doing?" I appreciate the alert.
I love it.
Kind of say,
I love
"Hey,
it.
girlfriend. Hey, soul. What's up, girl?
You
How
doing?
How you doing?
The sass.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
man.
Oh, it's
What's up,
fantastic.
girlfriend?
Oh, I want to keep that up. I have to keep that. Every time I come into your stream, I've got to hit you with the hello girlfriend. Keep hearing that.
You got it now.
Oh, God, I love it. I love it so much. Never had such a great intro. Now this has.
Oh yeah, this is. I use the clip quite often.
Yeah, this one's iconic. This one's iconic.
This is my rate clip.
Did someone say bird? Or did you say?
Oh man, I love this clip. It's
Did someone say
Okay,
mud?
what the-
Did
say
someone
after?
say bird?
Look at that! I love that. That became its own thing. That blew up. That did.
Yeah.
And I
Well, that is my raid alert when someone raids me. I go, somebody say murder.
it was brilliant. Just I love again. Like talk about commit to the bit. I just love that about you. Just watch Numa here. Just watch his commitment to every expression, nuance. Right.
Did someone say bird?
This was brilliant. It's just so on point. I love it. Now, I haven't included them in here because, but you did something great, which was when what was the name? You're doing Kerbal Space Program and someone died, right? What was the name?
Oh, dearest gods. Yep. Lori.
Lori. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to say, yeah. I was going to say Laura. Now,
Lori.
but you did this great thing where you did like 12-hour streams in a 24-hour stream. And you kept going back to the clip and adding a new you to the same clip.
Yep.
Which was fantastic.
So I think we're at 5 Numas now watching the clip.
Right. Are you gonna keep that up until the whole screen is full?
Oh yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
It's a meme now. It's a meme now.
I love that.
Cause I do a clip show. I do my own clip show where I bring my own clips and friends of the channel's clips, and I put them all together. And I always end it now with that beautiful clip of me killing Lori. And it's just me watching me kill Lori. It's great.
So you said this, I love it. Absolutely free. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it. I love your
I bet there's gonna be no more Lori. It's gonna be all me.
It genuinely will be just a lot of it. Pretty much. Then technically you would have killed Lori again.
Yeah. Erased her from memory.
This is good, and this one I did not see. I saw all the others, I believe, live actually, but this one I did not, and I discovered this when I was getting clips, and I saw it. I noticed how much you were in tears as well, and that just made me elicit more laughter. And Gartic Phone's great. Your community nights are fantastic, very wholesome, and I'm grateful to be a part of them on occasion. I want to be part of more.
But I do gotta say though, they're not my community nights. They're Midnight's community nights. Occasionally, rarely I host, but it's Midnight's baby.
Oh no, very very true. I should if we get a shout out for Mid as well as Numa again, because both of them fantastic. They work hand in hand and very wholesome. Of them both very much, and the community nights are die
So
for.
lovely.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, playing for Resident Evil 4 at the moment. Yeah. Kicking ass.
Yeah, she is. It's true.
Yeah.
She's actually doing really well in that game.
Yeah. I've seen her literally kicking ass in that game. Yeah. But she's playing the keyboard, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Playing the keyboard because the controller sucks in that game apparently. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair.
Despite it being a controller-designed game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Right, let's take a look at the beauty of what you can get at some of these community nights.
King dying on Horde Night and 7 days to die. Oh, I did not get this. King dying 7 days. Oh, I see that. I see that. Dying King is sad that batteries run out. My batteries.
And then this.
Flash plating.
Red Devil Flame.
Oh man, that's a great clip. That's a great clip.
R.I.P. Flash.
It's gone completely.
Red Devil Plane.
Oh, Red Devil Plane. I love that. Oh my word.
That one got me.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my word. Is there any? Have you got your own? Have you got a favourite clip of your own that we've not featured here? Is there anything you recall? Is there anything?
Besides the Death of Lori, because that's gotta be Death of Lori.
Oh, that was weird.
Whoa, chill out, Numa. There can only be one here, okay?
Let's see which
starting.
Look at him.
So we've got Numa watches Laurie die. That's the first one. Do we have like the most recent clip here?
If you go by recency, you should probably be on the top ones, no?
Filter.
Sort by.
Just,
there's no top 8. It's only top whatever.
It's based on view count. Yeah.
That really sucks. I hate how Twitch does this. It's really annoying.
Let's see. I'm trying to see how many by the thumbnail. How many of you appear on the thumbnail? Oh, I don't see it here.
It would probably be like 1 or 2 months ago, to give an idea of when the last 12-hour stream was. Newer watches Laurie die. Newer watches 4 months ago. 5 months ago? 4 months ago. Maybe that one. If not, it'll be just as good anyways.
Okay.
No, there's one more in the center. There's one more than this.
Oh, right, okay.
Totally fine. There's one more actually in the center of the clip.
Let's have a look at the center of them.
I'm trying to look as well.
Don't see.
Would it be in the top? Here, I'm gonna look at my own side here. Numa _ what's my name again? Guy.
Man.
Oh, damn, so close.
Gee. Numa _ man.
Yeah.
One day there'll be fake Numas out there. One day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never know.
Clips.
Oh, these clips. You got a clip
Top
machine.
30 maybe? I am a clip machine, my man.
Machine, absolutely. Yeah, that's five months ago. Yeah. Oh, we could.
It might be at the bottom of the list then.
We could take a look at this one though. It gives a good idea of what's going on. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, my monitor went out. Okay. So this. Numa watching the clip.
That's the one. Watching the clip. Yep.
Let's say pose here. Oh, do different pose. Sorry, Numa.
Different poses is important.
I love you're already prepping for the next one as well.
I was talking to you there, King, by the way. I don't know if you're still in chat. I think you left. Nope. Poor Lori.
It still gives me cringes every time watching this.
We are not trying.
She got
Absolutely.
You can just imagine where there's just going to be loads of news going on.
He is indeed laughing at Black's
Oh dear. Yeah, sums it up quite nicely. I can't wait to see the
brilliant
end result for sure. Let me.
What?
Yeah, that's gone back. There we go.
cat hair all over.
Oh, there's a good meme. Oh, where is it? It's me playing Human Fall Flat with Midnight, and we are twerking. That is a great clip. That is an absolutely great clip. If I can find that. But where the heck would that be? Oh, I found it.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Do you wanna?
I found the twerk. I'll give you a link here.
Oh yes, certainly.
In your chat, I guess. I had it open. There it is. There's the clip link.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh no! I've been banned.
Yeah. The audacity.
Might be the first time I guess got banned. There we go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I post the clip.
Yeah, I thought all clips were okay to. I had them clear to be posted, but they might only be set to like moderator. I apologise for that.
Probably.
Yeah. I'll have to look into that. Because I'm not sure. You should have been able to post from that website. But I'll look into it regardless. Yeah. Oh, I see. It's clip, not yours. Okay, got it. Yeah, possibly. Feel free to take a look at the Twerk It clip in there. From a recent. It was recent, wasn't it? That you played Human Fall Flat. Is that right?
A month ago.
About a month ago. Yeah. Fairly recently. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's come to that point of the show where I have to admit I'm an alien to this world. Soul is something else entirely, and I find it very difficult to adapt. I entered this internet world, the streaming world, and there's a lot of terms that I just was faced with, and I had no idea. I mean, it took me 2 months to learn how to use emotes, to be fair. I was too anxious to use them for a long time.
You're an expert now.
oh yeah, I'm all over that. But look, I was gifting subs and subscribing to everyone left and right, and I had no idea how to use emotes.
I feel like gifting stuff is much more difficult.
I suppose. Like you could use them, I'm sure. Is that an old Greg emote? Who the hell has got an old Greg emote? Stealing my jam. Anyway.
Operating.
No, it's not mine anyway. That's amazing. Oh, old Greg. That's a crap impression.
Old Greg.
You can actually change my voice on some of my streams to old Greg now. So, yeah, exactly. I've got that as a redeem. Not on tonight's one, but the Raven Armed. Shout out for them. Okay. Are you all right there, DB?
Yeah, he's clawed my hand.
Cool. As I was saying, I'm an alien to this world, and sometimes the terminology, I just need a little bit of a helping hand to understand it all and get used to internet language. And now, through the podcast every week, I've learned many things. I know how to yeet. I know how to ooh. Yes, very much so. But one thing I just don't understand is cap. Cap?
Do you know what this means?
No, I'm equally lost here.
That's cap?
Okay, cool. I googled it before stream because I also had no idea.
What is cap?
What I understand, it's when it's like accusing somebody of lying. So like if you're caught in a lie, you're like, oh, cap.
That's cap.
Because you shot him in the ass because you caught him in a lie.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with a hat?
No, this is
no, the bullet.
But
I understand what you're saying too.
What's that got to do with bottle caps? I don't understand.
No, with a bullet. With a bullet, no bottle caps.
No bottle cap. I mean, you could like put a bottle cap and like flick it really hard. It might hurt too, but.
What is it about these things that's a lie?
Bottle cap.
Well, we are all pretty old here. So.
I just don't get right. But what is it about a bullet that's a lie?
I think the idea is that because I caught you in the ass, boom, I've shot you. I've caught you in your lie. I've just capped you.
What's that got to do with shooting?
Put a cap in your butt. Yeah.
I don't get that. What's the difference? I don't get. Oh, I shot you. Cause I've never said you're lying. So that means I've shot you. Right?
Yeah. Gammy's got it. It's you get shot if you lie. Exactly. If you lie, I get to shoot you.
You get shot. Well, where'd that come from? Where was that a thing?
I get to shoot you.
It can also mean like bullshit.
Yeah, but
faking.
Why?
Faker.
We've got the word bullshit or bollocks. You know.
Not all British.
Yeah, maybe that's.
But what does bullshit have to do with lying?
Sorry to do
when
my
I
dictionary.
lie, I don't smell like bullshit. Right?
I suppose what the idea is that if you smell bullshit, you're smelling a lie.
Yeah, and you're lying to me. It's like to shoot you, so I have cat.
What's lying come? Like when does
Because
lying
if you
mean
lie to
I'm
me,
gonna
I get
shoot
angry.
you?
If you lie to me, I get angry, and I get to shoot you.
It was a white lie, Numa. It was a white lie. I promise you.
I know, I'm capping.
You weren't
I'm
at top
capping
of the
right
list of the podcast. I'm sorry. It was. Don't cap me.
now. Top of the list, he says. Top of the list. Here we are 7 months later. I just capped you. I just capped you.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Well, I've learned something, haven't I? I've learned that cat
So have
means
I never.
to
Oh,
lie.
thank you, Red. Red
And
is saying that the opposite is no cap.
No cap. That's
No cap.
That's when that button isn't pressed on my keyboard, right?
Oh my god.
The caps lock. That's
And quit. We're
That's no cap.
rebranding the Boomer Podcast. We're rebranding.
the Sun-Dried Boomers. If we get wrinkly skin, I suppose we would be.
Cap's like the opposite.
Yeah, but what is that?
You're not lying. Like you're telling the truth. No cap.
That's no cap.
Maybe it's short for no kappa. No kappa or
No
no kappa.
kappa?
Because kappa is the emote for sarcasm, so like.
Right, we've got
I
to write
get
this
it.
down for next
no
week.
No kappa. Maybe it's KAP, not CAP.
Oh dear.
Chad is saying it's just no cap. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
I'm
feel
not that
old,
but
Saskatchewan.
apparently I'm
I would do that every week. I just don't understand. I'm so like beyond my years.
Oh, I
to
got
rage.
it.
So it was so funny because you sent me the word for today on like what, 2 days ago, a day ago or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was
and not
yesterday,
even yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes after you sent me the word, I saw a meme on Instagram where it was like this elementary school kid was doing his definition test or whatever, and one of the words was means lying, and he said cap. And I was like, what the fuck? So, that was my first introduction to the meme because I had never heard of it until you said something.
It's weird, isn't it?
So
It's a weird one.
I never heard it until now, so.
See,
Yeah.
I remember hearing it first during Among Us videos on YouTube.
it goes back that far?
Yeah, I watched This Guy's Toast quite a bit, and I remember hearing that through there.
I thought this was new.
I don't know. I mean, I'm talking like the end of last year. I didn't really watch. Didn't watch them all that long ago. Well, there you go. I have thoroughly learned that I am old, but I've also learned what cat means as well. DV, the wonderful, weird world that is Death Violets, always intrigues me. And I want to know what has happened this week. What are you bringing to the table? What have you got for me?
So a few weeks ago, me and Noda did. Do you remember that big blue Bugatti car?
Yeah, that
I made
fantastic.
out of Legos.
Nima, did you see that at all?
So we built like a giant car, and like the pistons moved in the engine, and you could turn the wheels with the steering wheel, and it was all Legos.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I love Legos, man.
So we went to Target the other day to buy a few things, and we made an impulse buy.
Ooh.
And we made a bonsai tree.
Oh.
All out of Legos. Isn't that cute?
I
it
love
has
those.
a little stand and everything too. But like, he's so cute. And then like the cherry blossoms are actually frogs. And I love that. They're just like, I don't know if I can get it to where you can see them.
Was this a set that you guys
That's wonderful.
bought, or is this like random Legos you bought and you decided to make a bonsai out of that?
No, it was the kit was for the bonsai tree.
Okay.
Yeah. Which like they have like a bird of paradise and stuff like that too. Which we're planning on getting eventually. But I absolutely love this little frog.
It's just
not really helping much, but
yeah.
The entire time I was putting them on the tree, I was like, we have to make them kiss. Romantic frogs. Little smooch.
Aren't frogs meant to be kissing princesses? Not each other.
No, they can kiss each other. Why are you booing them?
I always got
If they can kiss princesses, they can kiss each other.
I'm notorious for booing the frogs, aren't I?
There's little loose Legos in here for the soil.
Oh, that's
too.
nice. That's nice of a touch.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. I checked it. Thank you very much. Frogs are innately romantic. Facts. You should know.
This is very true. In fact, they can change their own sex sometimes. So.
I love that. I wish I was a frog.
Yeah.
Ribbit,
some frog species have
ribbit, bitch.
If there's missing. Ribbit, bitch.
Yeah.
I want to be a frog. Ribbit, bitch. That's what I was just saying.
I got this. I got the spirit. She got a good spirit for that.
Oh my word. I want to say I want to be a giraffe, but I don't know what sound they make. Bitch.
I want to be human. Ribbit, bitch.
Oh my word! Whenever I think of frogs and toads, I always think of League of Gentlemen, where the Dentons are obsessed with they're like witches, and they're obsessed with toads. And he says, "You may give a toad a wart, but a toad may not give a wart to you." And that, I don't know why, but that line stuck with me. League of Gentlemen is a very dark comedy series. I don't recommend it if you're of a nervous disposition. But it's I don't know why, but it stuck with me. I think of Frodes. Frodes. There's a portmanteau there. Frogs and toads, the old Frodes. Yeah. Frodes. Yeah, you know that guy from the Lord of the Rings, old Frodes.
Frodes. Frodes, Crokins.
And old Gandhi.
Yeah, Gandhi and Frodes go off an adventure.
Wow. I'm just picturing the actual Gandhi in the robes of Gandalf. Oh my word, what is this turned into? They throw his national health specs into the volcano.
They throw what?
His spectacles. Oh dear. Farewell, Galaxy, and sleep well.
Have a good night.
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually about to wrap up ourselves here. We're gonna wrap it up. Here, we do the old rappy rap. Numa, it's fantastic that you're here. Can you tell everyone where they can find you? Where are you on the web?
They can find me if they go on twitch.tv/Numa_guy. I am there every Tuesday and Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 6 p.m. plus EST.
Yes, there we go. Fantastic.
I'm there. That's you can find me there.
Does Numa already do show and tell? He showed us the book. What are you watching? Meatloaf just noticed that he's a VIP. Meatloaf, you've been a VIP for about 6 months, mate.
Open your big boy eyes. What are you doing?
You must be. Oh, that's me. Oh, sorry. I do apologise, Potato. Yes. Thank you so much, Numa, for joining us. You've been a wonderful guest, and we hope
Thank you for inviting me.
I hope you have you back again. We are. We're not just one and done with our guests. We like to. We've got plans to bring everyone back and change the format.
Oh, this is not a one-night stand, right?
No, absolutely
not. A one-night stand. We love you.
Promise you'll call me back. You'll promise.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've myself have a few other shows lined up, which I may throw your way if you're willing to guest on them as well. If it takes your fancy and interest. Yes. Me and DV will be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, because next week I believe is a holiday for you guys.
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
we have all our babies.
That's right.
What? I suppose. I guess that's what that's for.
Beats me.
It is now. While we are taking a break, I am looking to get the podcast up on Spotify, and I want to say that now on this podcast so that I actually do it.
Fight him. Hold him accountable.
Got to get them up there. Yeah.
Cap 'em.
Oh no. Oh no. Yes. We are scheduled to have Bass Rocker Gone Wild with us in 2 weeks, but we will have clarification on that. And if there's any changes to the schedule, Bass will be with us regardless down the line. But we will let you know in the Discords that you can join us there. This has been the Sun-Dried Bunnies Podcast. We thank you all for joining us this evening. We thank Nima once again for being our guest. I think Death Violets, wonderful co-host.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's absolutely excellent, and you're most certainly welcome back. Stick around for Death Violets. We who's going to be playing Jump King momentarily.
Where she will ribbit bitch all the way up.
Ribbit bitch,
Yeah,
let's go.
I can't wait to see her jump her way to victory to the babe at the top. Apparently.
Yes, we love hot babes.
Yes, thank you everyone who joined us.
They're so hot.
Everyone who's in my chat right now, you probably already over there on the multi-stream. If you're not, don't worry, we're going to go over and raid Death Violets right now. I'm going to send you all that way. So please stick around and then go check out Death Violets, who's going to be playing Jump King momentarily. Yeah. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, farewell.
Oh, bye-bye.
Hey.
See you later, Dirtquads.